President Biden on his way to Poland after a high-stakes day of summits with American allies, reaffirming NATO's solidarity and delivering that warning to Vladimir Putin on chemical weapons. Our chief White House correspondent Cecilia Vega is in Warsaw with the very latest. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hi, Lindsay. Good morning to you. Yeah, allies in a united show of force against Vladimir Putin. President Biden on his way here to Poland right now, and he is pushing European leaders to isolate Putin even more by cutting off their dependency to Russian oil.
This morning, President Biden with European allies making a big promise that could help them and hurt Moscow, saying the U.S. will ramp up shipments of gas to Europe so countries are less dependent on Russian oil.
Putin has issued Russia's energy resources to coerce and manipulate its neighbors. That's how he's used it. He's used the profits to drive his war machine.
Allies gathered at NATO headquarters for that emergency meeting where President Biden stood firm in his decision to not send American troops to Ukraine.
Sir, you've made it very clear in this conflict that you do not want to see World War III. But is it possible that in expressing that so early that you were too quick to rule out direct military intervention in this war? Could Putin have been emboldened knowing that you are not going to get involved directly in this conflict?
No and no.
He warned the U.S. and NATO would respond if Putin uses chemical weapons.
We would respond if he uses it. The nature of the response would depend on the nature of the use.
We asked exactly what that would mean.
If chemical weapons were used in Ukraine, would that trigger a military response from NATO?
It would trigger a response in kind. Whether or not you're asking whether NATO would cross, we'd make that decision at the time.
Ukraine's President Zelensky joining the summit virtually, pleading for help, saying NATO has yet to show what the alliance can do to save people. President Biden announcing new sanctions on more than 400 Russian lawmakers, state-owned defense companies, and dozens more Russian elites. The president insisting NATO's unity will ultimately defeat Putin.
Putin was banking on NATO being split. NATO has never been more united than it is today.
We also heard President Biden make an unprecedented suggestion. He wants to see Russia kicked out of the G20, that group of the world's largest economies. Russia was booted from the smaller group, the G8, back in 2014 after it invaded Crimea. But this, the G20, a kick out, has never been done before. Lindsay, if member countries don't agree, Biden says he wants to see Ukraine have a seat at the table at those meetings right there with Russia.
Cecilia Vega in Warsaw for us. Thanks so much, Cecilia.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.